Okay, so if you are viewing this test, then you were absent yesterday, and so I am reading this test aloud. So as I read a question, after I read the question, I want you to pause the video and show all of your thinking, and that includes plugging in the rule and finding the correct answer, or that includes finding the right answer and then thinking about what pieces of the other answer choices make the statement untrue. So let's get started. Which table contains only x values and y values that make the equation y equals x plus 12.6 true? Then you have answer choice A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and y, 12 and 6/10, 14 and 6/10, 15 and 16 and 6/10. Answer choice B, 3, 4, 6, and 9. The y column, 15 and 6/10, 16 and 6/10, 18 and 6/10, 21 and 6/10. Or C, the x column, 2, 4, 6, 8. The y column, 14 and 6/10, 16 and 2/10, 18 and 6/10, 20 and 2/10. Or answer choice D, x, 3, 6, 9, 12. And y column, 15 and 6/10, 18 and 6/10, 21 and 24 and 6/10. Pause the video, show your thinking for which one of these charts shows the correct equation for x plus 12 and 6/10 equals y. Which one of these is true? Number 2. The table shows x values and y values for a number pattern. Here's our chart. X, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Y, 8, 12, 16, 20, and 24. The relationship between the x values and the y values creates which of the following patterns? A, multiplicative, because each y value is always a multiple of 3. B, multiplicative, because each y value is equal to the x value times 2. C, additive, because each y value is equal to the x value plus 4. D, additive, because each x value increases by 4. Pause the video and record your thinking. Number 3. DeAndre bought 3.5 pounds of strawberries. How many ounces of strawberries did DeAndre buy? So in class, we went ahead and solved this one together. I will solve it with you now. So what are we trying to find? We're trying to find the number of ounces of strawberries. How many ounces of strawberries did DeAndre buy? So I'm going to circle the term ounces. We know DeAndre bought some pounds of strawberries. Some pounds of strawberries. So even though this seems like a measurement question, it is actually a relationship question. So if you take your multiplication chart and you look at it, on the back we have information referring to perimeter, area, and volume. This is not the side that we will use. We will use the side that refers to measurement. This isn't talking about length, so I will not look here. We are not talking about volume or capacity, so I will not look here. We are talking about weight and mass. So right now I'm looking for a relationship between the two pieces of information, pounds and ounces. And here's what I recognize, that 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. Let's record that on our paper now. One pound is equal to 16 ounces. And when I think about this relationship, I think about which unit of measure is larger. We always would like our larger unit on top. So when I look at pounds versus ounces, I know that pounds is a larger unit of measurement than ounces. And what I know is every time I have a pound, I have 16 ounces. So when I have 2 pounds, I have a relationship of 32 ounces. Okay, so we have a relationship that is forming between the number of pounds and the number of ounces. So if I think about that relationship, what is happening from the number of pounds to the number of ounces? That's right. It's a multiplicative relationship, and we're in fact multiplying by the number 16. So that if I continue this pattern, I have 3 pounds with 48 ounces, and I have 4 pounds with 64 ounces. Now what I have to think about is, where does 3.5 fall? It falls right in here. And so at this point, I should be able to look at my answer choices and definitely get rid of some answer choices that are not appropriate. I wouldn't want to pick A because A is too large. 64 ounces is way more than 3.5 pounds. 48 ounces is too small. It is only 3 pounds. 46 ounces isn't even enough. It is also too small. That just leaves us with 56. So if I think about this extra half pound, half of the number 16 is 8 ounces. And if I already have 48 ounces, and I have 8 more ounces, then I will in fact get 56 ounces. And that confirms my thinking that 56 fits between 3 and 4 pounds, 48 and 64 ounces, and it is the answer choice that is left. Turn the page. Number 4. Remember, for number 4, you're going to be looking for which 3 statements about a coordinate grid are true. You need 3 statements that are true for this question. Question A. The x-axis and the y-axis are perpendicular to each other. Answer B. The x-axis is vertical and the y-axis is horizontal. C. The x-axis is horizontal and the y-axis is vertical. D. The x-axis and the y-axis intersect at 0, 0 on the coordinate grid. E. Always move up the x-axis first. Pause the video and show your thinking. Number 5. Casman wants to locate 4, 9 on the grid. To locate the ordered pair, A. Start at the origin, move 4 units right, move 9 units up, graph the point. B. Start at the origin, move 9 units right, move 4 units up, graph the point. C, start at the origin, move 4 units up, move 9 units right, graph the point. D, start at the origin, move 9 units right, move 4 units down, graph the point. Pause the video and show your thinking. Number 6. A triangle and a circle are shown on the grid. Which ordered pair is located outside the circle and inside the triangle? A, 4, 4, B, 2, 5, C, 2, 3, or D, 4, 2. Pause the video, show your thinking. Number 7. Jenner bought candy for her birthday party. The table shows the relationship between the number of bags of candy she bought and the total cost of the candy bags in dollars. Our chart says candy bags. Number of bags of candy is represented by X. Total cost Y in dollars. 2, $3. 3 bags of candy, 4.50. 4 bags of candy, 6.00. 5 bags of candy, 7.50. Which graph best represents the data from the table? Pause the video, show your thinking. Number 8. Whataburger serves 12 hours a day. They sell 450 breakfast tacos per day. The equation below shows how to find B, the number of breakfast tacos that Whataburger sells in 48 hours. Parentheses, 450 divided by 12, parentheses, times 48 equals B. Which is the value of B in the equation above? A, 1,746, B, 37 5/10, C, 1,800, or D, 1,776. Pause the video and show your thinking. Number 9. Gus has 1/5 bucket of water. He wants to pour the water equally around 9 plants. What fraction of a bucket of water will he pour on each plant? A, 4/5, B, 1/5, C, 9/5, or D, 1/45. On this question, you need to show your thinking and use a window pane. Number 10. Juan is trying to find the volume of his toolbox. He knows the area of the base is 54 square inches. He measures the height and determines it to be 12 inches. What is the volume of the box? Here's your box. 12 inches. Area of the base, 54 square inches. Answer choice A, 648 square inches, B, 66 square inches, C, 132 square inches, D, 164 square inches. On this question, I think it's a good idea to use a window pane. So you can put your formula here, your estimate here, and show your thinking here. That concludes our test. Make sure that you go back to the puzzle piece and you enter your answers in Schoology.